Hi guys, long time no see. It's been a while. Putting on some lotion. It's been a while. So, you know why I've been gone. I have heard from the company. I checked up on my resume and I did get a response back. They are starting to hire in my state now. So, once they review my resume, they'll get back to me, which is great news actually. And I'm excited about this and looking forward to moving forward with that. But I have decided to just go ahead and make videos. I don't really see how my channel would affect any chances of being hired for this position. For anybody wondering, at the moment, I am at my daughter's school waiting for her to get out of choir practice. They are preparing for their Christmas program. I did not. Oh, wait. No, that's hers. As I say, I didn't remember a water, but she left hers. But she was sick not too long ago. Mama ain't chancing that. We'll just leave that for her. So, anyway, I am waiting for her to get out of choir. I'm quite a bit early, which is okay. I'm perfectly fine with that. But I have also gone back to keto, but don't get excited. Today's day one, right? Day one. I had my eye injection appointment yesterday. And even though I haven't had any treatment in my right eye for months, if not at least a year, it was 2050. Last time it was 2070. So that's excellent. This one was 2020. And it was, I think, both of them was a line better. Or one was a line better and the other was 2 lines better. I don't remember. But they were better. The pressure was a little bit more, but close enough basically to be the same. But this eye, which is the better of my 2 eyes, the one we definitely desperately want to save and keep as good as possible, is starting to leak. And it was leaking last time I was there and he wanted to wait and see. This time he wanted to do laser treatment on it because it was still leaking. I asked to wait. Things got a little awkward after I asked that. It was weird. But I wanted to wait because I wanted to try keto between now and then and see if keto affected it. It's every 6 weeks. And if my vision takes a turn where I notice, I'll be the first one on the phone to him. But it, like I said, got awkward after that, you know. He asked what my hesitation was. And I pretty much told him that my hesitation was scarring. I don't want to jeopardize what vision I do have. And neither does he. He keeps telling me that the scarring in my right eye is from how bad that it was before I was treated. I don't know. That's what he keeps telling me. I don't know. He also said we had laser treated this eye before when I first went. We may have. I don't remember that. We probably did. It's been several years. It's been about 6 years. So, it's one of those situations where I want to see if keto changes it. Sometimes that can happen naturally, that your eye will stop the leaking. So it did not stop last time. It was basically the same. So I didn't feel there would be harm in waiting since he waited last time. And I want to see if doing keto between now and then changes that. Now, there will for sure be 2 days, most likely two, that I will not be keto. My daughter's birthday, which I'm going to try to see if I can stay keto on that. I'm going to try. But she does get to choose, like, what cake and everything. I would like a keto-friendly cake. And I might just make that for me and let her have the cake she wants. Because I really would like to stay keto that day. Because for sure I will not be keto on Christmas. I'm sorry about the voice, guys. It comes and goes. If I have water, it helps. So for sure, those 2 days, I will not be keto. My plan is to go right back on keto right after those 2 days. I really want to see what keto will do for the leaky veins. I'm hoping and praying that it will seal them up. If it doesn't, and he again recommends the laser treatment, then I will have the laser treatment. When we go, typically my husband will stay in the car now. That kind of started with COVID. And so now he'll just take a snooze in the car. But I told him that the next visit, he's gonna have to go in with me. Because if they laser treat that eye, I will not be able to see anything out of it for a while. And the other eye, well, I can see some things. It's typically blurry. So, excuse me. I want to make sure I can get back out once I'm in, right? You know, makes sense. I'm sure they'd call him for me. But he has a new phone. And he does not hear it ring. He doesn't hear text messages. For some reason, his phone company sent an Android to replace his iPhone. Which has been a big problem. It's been a big problem for us. We are definitely iPhone people. And I'm sure someone who knows how to use an Android would be all over that phone, but that is not us. Not us at all. Anyway, so this morning for breakfast, we ate out. I had McDonald's. I had 2 round eggs and 2 sausage patties, butter and black pepper, and a Diet Coke. Y'all, it was my own butter. They wanted to charge 25 cents per thing of butter. 25 cents for butter for breakfast. I do not understand that. I've got butter. I can use my own butter. Thank you very much. Anyway, speaking of the Diet Coke, I believe I had mentioned before that after I had COVID, that I no longer had a taste for my Diet Coke. Tasted weird. Took me a long time to even drink half a glass, let alone a whole glass. Well, y'all, that problem has been resolved, and we now have a Diet Coke problem. First of all, it's way too expensive. In my area, a 2 liter is $2.48 a 2 liter. $2.48 per 2 liter. I am up to drinking about 2 liters a day. It's so expensive that I could go to McDonald's and get it cheaper. Which is really sad. Really sad. But I don't need to get it cheap. Well, I would like to get it cheaper. But I need to cut it down for sure. I would eventually like to get rid of it. I have noticed some things. One morning I got up, I checked my sugar. I have a continuous glucose monitor. I got up, I checked my sugar, and my sugar was great. I had maybe 8 ounces of Diet Coke, and I checked my sugar again, and I was high. That was the only thing I had consumed. There was no food, no other drinks, just the Diet Coke. Should not be raising my sugar. One of the reasons I drink diet beverages is to keep my sugar down. The other things I have noticed, I don't know if you remember, it's been years. Pre-Whole30 era. I would get, TMI guys, sorry, I would get really, really bad menstrual cramps. And I would get really sick. Without being too graphic. You know, it was going both ways. And the cramps were so bad that I would be doubled over. I would be throwing up. It would be bad. All at the same time. And it was extremely painful and uncomfortable. I did a round of Whole30 many, many years ago because I got my new hip in 2017, and this was pre that. When I did that and I was done, you don't drink any pop on Whole30. That problem completely resolved it. Like it was, I never had that issue after that. And I never got to do the reintroduction phase like I should have been able to do because I was having a colonoscopy, ironically, to find out what was causing that problem, which was now resolved because I did Whole30. But anyway, I then went ahead and had the colonoscopy, but I never had the problem again. Recently, with my increased Diet Coke intake, I've been having cramping. Now, it's not even at that time of the month. It's just cramping. And that's pretty much the only change. So, yeah, I need to cut it down and cut it out. Clearly, for me, it's a poison to my body. And I know there's bad things in it. It's not good for anybody. And it's never been good for me. I do like the taste of it. I do. And I like the fizz. I like the carbonation. However, I do not like carbonated waters. So that is not a good substitute for me. I really don't like carbonated water at all. I'd much rather drink plain water. So that will likely be my go-to beverage. Maybe some unsweet tea. I think that's the way. I thought I heard a child. Oh, I did. I think that's the way I'm going to go, is eventually reduce it and get rid of it. It's expensive anyway, and it's not good for me. It's clearly affecting me negatively. I don't need to do an elimination diet to know this. It's become very clear. So, I just would rather not do that. I've also noticed that after I've had so much of it, because it is a lot, I bloat. The clothes get tighter. I bloat. And I'm to the point where that's what I drink, and I might have a bottle of water. So it's excessive. It's excessive. It needs cut back, stopped completely, and I need to move on from that. Do I like other sodas? Yeah, I like Diet Dr. Pepper. But I don't really want to exchange one bad habit for the other if I don't have to. Does this mean I would never have another Diet Coke again? Hopefully. But I don't know. Hopefully I wouldn't, but maybe I would. I have given up pot before, like when I did Whole30. I didn't really see the need for it after that for quite a while. But once you have that first glass, then you like it, and then it's the second glass. That's exactly what it's like for me with the Diet Coke. So, definitely something I'm going to be working on the rest of this year and next year is cutting down and out the Diet Coke. I mean, would I be mad if I had a glass or two a day, every day for the rest of my life? No. But I sure would rather save that money and my health and my blood sugar. Because, I mean, it really spiked. Now, knowing I was going to go keto today, we had Chinese yesterday. Y'all, that was not good for me. I have not seen my blood sugars that high in a long time. We made the Innovation General Tso's chicken at home, and my husband picked up a quart of rice that him and I shared. And then I had 2 egg rolls. Yeah, that did not go well. I can't check because it's on my phone, but I was in the 3s. I think. I know I was 348 at one point. I don't know if I was higher than that. I run around 145, 115. When I'm keto, I could be in the 60s to the 110s. So that was definitely a shock to my body. And it took quite a bit of insulin and protein to get me under 200 this morning. So I was high like that all night long. And that is very bad for my vision. Among other things like my organs and limbs. Excuse me, it's very, very bad for my vision. And usually when you're too high or even too low, your vision will get blurry. Y'all, I had no side effects. None. I didn't feel extremely tired. I didn't feel sick. My vision wasn't blurry. Now, maybe that's because I had the shot. I don't know. But I only had a shot in the left eye and not the right eye. That is also not good for the leaky veins. But to have no side effects, nothing telling my body something's wrong. And I pay very, very close attention to my body and side effects because I want to know if something's wrong. No side effects. I do not run high like that normally, but apparently I've been close enough that didn't affect me negatively in the way I felt, the way it should have. So I was extremely happy I had made the decision to go keto today because clearly my body needs it. That was at home. I can't imagine had we eaten out. Like, I can't. I suspect the main culprit was the rice, the white rice. Typically I would have fried rice with veggies, but I just had him pick up the white rice just to save a few bucks, and we could just split it because one would be too much for both of us. So, well, you know what I mean. One each would be too much. So we just did that, and yeah, no, I will not do that again. I have had the General Tso's chicken before without the rice and not had that spike at all. So, yeah, that rice is out for me for sure. And it's not keto anyway. And the chicken's not keto anyway. So right now, both of them are out for me because I'm keto. And my plan is to stay keto permanently. That is my plan. My body absolutely needs keto. It's telling me it needs keto. It's telling me it wants keto. My brain is what gets in the way, right? Because I want to eat what everyone else eats. But you know what? What everyone else is eating makes me sick. It makes my blood sugar high, makes me hurt more, makes me swell, makes my vision worse, causes me to have injections. I've done the keto thing before, and I didn't need injections when I was keto straight. So, yeah, I'm going to give keto a good go. Like I said, I know for sure there will be 2 days. And I pretty much decided, is it a bad thing if I am not keto on Valentine's Day? No, it's not. I probably will be, but it's not a bad thing. Is it a bad thing if I'm not keto on my birthday? No. I can enjoy my birthday with my mom, not be keto for a meal or a day, and be okay. I cannot be keto on her birthday and be okay. And my daughter's birthday, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. That's a handful of days in a year. Instead of allowing them to become excuses to not continue to be keto. That's where my thinking is now, guys. I have to go because she's going to be coming out any second. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the little bell. It'll just notify you whenever I upload a video, which should be a lot more. Alright, guys. Hope you have a blessed day. Bye.